do we push back on insurance companies that only count percentage of shingles missing to determine whether to repair or replace a roof, disregarding the other damages done by the 150-mile-per-hour winds?
Here you go. Here you go.
Man, that's a question that hits me really close. Being somebody that's lost a portion of my roof due to wind and a couple of trees. Here's the general rule of thumb. If you've lost 25% of your roof, you're going to get a new roof. I mean, that's essentially the guidelines that the insurance industry goes by. But you brought up a very, very good question and something that people really ought to take a look at. A roofing system is exactly what it is. People think of a roof as shingles or metal or tile, just what's covering the roof, but there's an actual roofing system that involves the roofing materials, the shingles, the decking, the tar paper, the trusses, all these different things, and those are things that can also be damaged as a result of wind and rain, not just the shingles. And so what I would recommend you do is, number one, have a general contractor come and look at your house. If you're really worried about structural damage, there are engineers, structural engineers that can come by, because one of the things you really want to look at, the regulations and the rules, the building codes changed a lot after Hurricane Andrew, and they got a lot better in terms of how we construct homes. But there are a lot of those safety features that were implemented, such as hurricane clips and tie downs and straps, the spacing of the nails, the way roofing systems can be fastened together. All those things change, but in a high wind situation like Hurricane Michael, you can have parts of those systems starting to fail. You can have decking start to lift up. You can have separation in the materials. You can have separation in the clips or the tie downs, things like that. That's something that a contractor, a general contractor, or a structural engineer, or both would be looking at. And if you find yourself in a situation where your insurance company is saying, well, you just lost a few shingles, therefore we just need to pay you, to fix those shingles, you might want to do a good once over or twice over or 3 times over with somebody who's qualified to look at the entire roofing system, have them do their own assessment, and then go back to your insurance company and present either a supplemental claim, or if they're going to push back on it, you're going to present them with a proof of the loss. And then if they don't pay, well, then now you're looking at getting into a legal process where you're absolutely going to need an attorney like us here at Perry & Young. And those are the types of claims that, unfortunately, we think we're going to be seeing quite a few of. So.